All right, so I know it's a little late, but literally this trailer came out. Like I looked at my phone right as I entered work, and I was like, and I saw my friend Chris had posted, "Hey, trailer for Miss Marvel dropped," and I was like, "Fuck!" Literally right when I get to work. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about the trailer for Miss Marvel, and we also know the release date. It is coming out this year, this June. In fact, I think they said June 8th, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Um, this is exciting. Like Miss Marvel is a really cool character, and the show looks fun. Like I will admit that I'm already I've already seen like neckbeards and incels talk about like, oh, it's so woke and it looks so much like a cartoon. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers never read the comics, did you? Like no one like the whole point of Miss Marvel was to really like re-inject that kind of young superhero like enthusiasm and joy, like a lot like Miles did. Well, Miles kind of got a bad rap because Miles was living in the Ultimate Universe at the time, post Death of Spider-Man and a lot of other bad shit. So yeah, so to see Kamala Khan in live action is really cool. I do think that it's not. People are saying it's like pulling a Stranger thing, which I'm like, I don't see it. It'd be dark and depressing, and I wouldn't be caring about it right now. Yeah. I will say it does kind of do that fun comic book stuff, and I can already tell like some people are not like a lot of the older generation are not gonna like this, like, which is fine. Like I've been saying this whole time since post Avengers Endgame, Marvel, to really stay in the game, Marvel's got to take some chances. You know, post Endgame, you got to like that's how we got WandaVision. That's how we got Eternals. I like Eternals. Shut up. While Eternals wouldn't be my favorite MCU movie, I liked it. But I do understand like some of the not the oh it's so woke complaints. It's more like I can get story wise why some people are upset by it. But like you had Shang-Chi, which was awesome. You had you had Shang-Chi. We're getting Moon Knight, which that's the one thing I'm most excited for this year, MCU wise, outside of Multiverse of Madness, and I would say a few other things. But like if we're going by Disney Plus, it's yeah. Also, I don't know when She-Hulk is coming out. They keep saying 2022, but I don't believe it. And yeah, to get more Hulk stuff is going to be cool. But as it stands, like top of the list is Moon Knight, and I think like that's like it's a smart idea to do Moon Knight first, then do Miss Marvel. Why? Because it's a nice little palate cleanser. Like first, like it's a neat palate cleanser when you think about it. No, like really. First off, you have this dark, gritty, like psychological horror story of a comic book character, and then between that, you'll have Multiverse of Madness, which I'll get to of what I think how it's connecting with Kamala Khan, which is going to be like if Sam Raimi's and Marvel's claims are true, that movie's going to be also a straight up horror movie, and then you get it. You need a palate cleanser, like that was kind of the thing with. Avengers Infinity War. Remember when Infinity War came out and then Ant-Man and the Wasp came out after and people were like, oh, it's so kiddie and stuff. No, you need that that palate cleanser, that fun element to be like, oh, okay, whew, glad it's not the Snyderverse. All right, okay, moving on. That's what I'm saying is that it's kind of like eating a 3-course meal with Marvel. Like it's kind of like that where Moon Knight's like this opening dish and it's really good, and then you get to the main course, which is Multiverse of Madness, and then Miss Marvel is the dessert item. I sounded like a goddamn cannibal saying that, but you get what I'm saying. Like you need that kind of like quick palate cleanser at the end after so much dark that you just need it like a break real quick. So I think that's pretty smart. I do think that's pretty clever. Also, in that time frame, you have to remember that we're also getting Morbius. I mean, yeah, it's not MCU related, but it's still Marvel. It still has some Marvel DNA in there, so you have to like take that into account. No, if you're wondering, no, I still don't have any expectations for that movie. But anyway, so let's get on to the elephant in the room. Kamala's powers. Now, as we know, she's not going to have the elastic powers. She's not, now they do kind of reference it with like her punches going off, like it kind of like how she biggins her fist. Yeah, that's, I can't believe that like that word is now like is a part of the dictionary now. Embiggen. I'm still waiting for cromulent. Anyway, kudos if you caught that reference. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. So it looks more like she's getting more of a cosmic power, but it looks like it's being, because we see like a door open, it's like all this energy flying through, so it's making me believe that this is probably going to be fallout from the Multiverse of Madness. Like, whatever happens in the multiverse with Doctor Strange is going to affect Kamala in some way. Much like how they're saying, like Kevin Feige said that Strange is the new face of the MCU after Iron Man, which is funny because I remember him saying the same thing about Spider-Man, but I guess Sony said get fucked. So they're like, Doctor Strange. It's fine. I like Doctor Strange, so I'm all cool with it. Anyway, but that's the thing is, like, I kind of like the powers. I think it's kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm like, I wish we had... But my friend Chris, Mount Vernon kid, he said no one's getting the stretchy power before Reed Richards, before he gets here. Like, nobody ain't getting it before Reed. I was like, that makes sense. But now I have to wonder, in the comic books, are they going to alter Kamala? Are they going to alter her powers now? Because they got to keep up that synergy, man. They got to keep up that MCU synergy. So you'd have to think that this is probably what's going to happen, is that in some event, I imagine like Timeless or something down the road, is that Kamala's going to lose her powers, and then either by like cosmic abilities or something of that nature, she's going to get these new powers to tie in with the show at some point, either right before or right after the show. So let's also talk about the villains of the show, because like some people are saying like she's trying to run from damage control. I think yes, but I think there's something else. I think it's damage control infiltrated by the Skrulls. I really do think it's going to be the Skrulls as the villain. Like, it's going to be... I think what's going to happen is that everyone thinks it's damage control or, like, S.H.I.E.L.D. or something, and then, boom, it's the Skrulls. Why do I think it's the Skrulls? One, Kamala has always been tied intrinsically with the Skrulls and the Kree, because, yeah, she may not be inhuman, but that's kind of been her thing, is that in one way or another, she's always been kind of tied to the Kree-Skrull stuff. Plus, we are building to Secret Invasion. Remember that. We are getting, very soon, Secret Invasion. So, I do think what's going to happen... I really do think what's going to happen is that it's going to be revealed that it's the Skrulls, and this is how we build into Secret Invasion. At least that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's just my theory. A film... I'm not doing that. I'm better than that. I'm better than that joke. By a margin. I'm better by a margin. Anyway, all in all, I'm excited. I'm really interested. I'm excited to watch this show. But like I said, I think if you were to ask me like ranking the MCU shows this year, it's Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel. And keep in mind, I do want to watch them all, and I'm really excited. But like Moon Knight, because Moon Knight, then She-Hulk because we're getting more Hulk stuff, and your boy likes the Hulk. And then we get to Ms. Marvel, which is going to be fun and cute, and I imagine it's just going to be oodles and oodles of fun. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think what do you guys think of this trailer for Ms. Marvel? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Do you guys think it'll be the Skrulls of the villain, or do you think it'll be someone else? Because remember, Kamala's never really had a rogues gallery per se. Like, they kind of give her one with one guy named Discord. It sucked. But I think I think it's probably going to be the Skrulls. I could be wrong, so I'm always excited to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, just comment below, let me know, and as always, if you haven't already, hit the link below to head on over to my Patreon, where if you hit the 4th tier, you can not only check out the exclusive content over on my Patreon, but you can also send me a request to do here on YouTube of a video of your choosing. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse, and I'll see you next time in the multiverse.